My videos don't necessarily promote one religion. My views and opinions aren't meant to change the minds, opinions, or beliefs of others. Watch with an open mind. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, entertainment, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights and credit go directly to its rightful owners. No copyright infringement is intended. We continue to uncover the profound wisdom within the timeless scriptures. Take care, and God bless.
The Republican Party Platform. 2022 A's, adopted by the 2020 Republican National Convention, August 24, 2020. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. The Republican Party stands for the principles set forth in the United States Constitution. Our founders created a government that derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. The Constitution guarantees certain unalienable rights to all people within our borders, including the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is our duty to preserve the Constitution for the benefit of our citizens and future generations. To that end, we will support policies that uphold and strengthen our constitutional republic. In addition, the Republican Party supports the Declaration of Independence and the principles set forth in the United States Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is a defining feature of American liberty. It was designed to protect individuals from government tyranny. The guarantee of these individual rights must never be infringed upon. We will support policies that protect and advance these individual rights. We also support the principles of federalism. Under the United States Constitution, power is divided between the federal government and the states. The states are laboratories of democracy where policy innovations can be tried, tested, and adopted by other states if they prove successful. The Republican Party believes that this system of shared sovereignty protects liberty and allows the American people to have a greater voice in the decisions that affect their lives. We, the people, are the ultimate source of political power. The Republican Party exists to empower citizens and give them a greater voice in our state and national affairs. Government is not the source of prosperity. Rather, it is the people who create wealth and prosperity through their hard work, ingenuity, and entrepreneurship. Prosperity does not come from Washington, D.C. It comes from Main Street. A strong economy means a strong America. We believe the free enterprise system, guided by free markets and limited government, is the best way to achieve prosperity for our citizens. The Republican Party will support policies that unleash American energy, unleash American innovation, and unleash American entrepreneurship. We will continue to fight for the principles that made America great, for the principles of individual liberty, limited government, free markets, traditional values, and a strong national defense. At home, we will support policies that protect the innocent, uphold the rule of law, and ensure public safety. Abroad, we will support policies that advance American interests, promote peace through strength, and defend freedom. The Republican Party believes the 10th Amendment reserves powers not granted to the federal government in the Constitution to the states or to the people. We believe that these reserved powers include a state's ability to enact and enforce laws that reflect the values and interests of their citizens. In particular, the 10th Amendment prevents the federal government from forcing American citizens to participate in any health care program. Any system of government-compelled health coverage is clearly unconstitutional. The Republican Party supports the Second Amendment and the right of all Americans to keep and bear arms. This individual right is inalienable, meaning it cannot be taken away by government or any other entity. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The Second Amendment guarantees the individual right to own firearms, to carry firearms for self-defense, and to use firearms for any lawful purpose. This right is not subject to government discretion, regulation, or confiscation. The Republican Party recognizes that children are our future, and that the family is the fundamental unit of society. Parents, not the government, are primarily responsible for the upbringing of their children. We believe that parental rights are fundamental and inalienable. The Republican Party opposes any government interference in the parent-child relationship. The Republican Party supports the traditional definition of marriage as the union of one man and one woman. We believe that this definition has been universally recognized by the natural law of every nation and culture throughout history until very recently. Further, the Republican Party recognizes that the institution of marriage has existed long before the federal government was established and will continue long after the federal government ceases to exist. As such, the federal government has no natural or constitutional authority to redefine marriage. The Republican Party defends the innocent and supports policies that protect the lives of the unborn. We oppose abortion and will support policies to reduce the number of abortions. The Republican Party supports legislation that protects the lives of the unborn at every stage of development and prohibits abortion except in cases of rape, incest, or when the mother's life is in danger. The Republican Party believes that all human beings are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. These rights include the right to life, the right to liberty, and the right to the pursuit of happiness. The Republican Party opposes racism and discrimination in all forms and supports policies that promote equality of opportunity. We will work to ensure equal access to education, employment, and public accommodations. The Republican Party believes that all Americans should have the opportunity to succeed regardless of race or ethnicity. The Republican Party believes that faith-based initiatives are an important part of the American heritage and that the federal government should support faith-based initiatives to help solve social problems. We believe that the federal government should partner with faith-based groups because they are often in the best position to provide needed services to those in need. The Republican Party supports policies that protect and preserve the environment. We recognize that the environment is God, is creation, and that we have a responsibility to be good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to us. At the same time, the Republican Party opposes environmental regulations that are not based on sound science or that impose an undue burden on state and local governments, businesses, and individuals. We support policies that promote economic growth while protecting the environment, such as market-based approaches to conservation and renewable energy. The Republican Party supports a strong national defense and a strong military. We believe that peace comes not from weakness, but from strength. The Republican Party supports a strong national defense and a strong military. We believe that peace comes not from weakness, but from strength. The Republican Party supports maintaining a military that is second to none in strength and readiness. We will oppose any efforts to shrink our national security and defense apparatus to levels that threaten the safety and security of the American people. The Republican Party supports a secure border and a legal immigration system. We believe that every nation has the right to control its borders and that uncontrolled borders undermine the sovereignty of the nation. The Republican Party supports policies to ensure that our borders are secure and that all individuals entering the United States do so legally and in compliance with applicable federal law. We oppose amnesty for illegal immigrants and support a fair and efficient legal immigration system. The Republican Party supports policies that promote economic growth and prosperity for all Americans. We believe that the free enterprise system, guided by free markets and limited government, is the best way to achieve prosperity for our citizens. We will support policies that promote economic growth, such as tax cuts and deregulation. We will also support policies that promote opportunity, such as education reform and workforce development programs. The Republican Party believes that the federal government has a responsibility to provide for the common defense and general welfare of the American people. However, the Republican Party opposes a large and growing federal government. We believe that the federal government should be limited to only those activities that are specifically granted to it in the Constitution. The Republican Party supports policies that reduce the size and scope of the federal government. We will also support policies that limit government spending and debt. The Republican Party supports policies that promote energy independence for the United States. We believe that energy independence is essential to the security and prosperity of our nation. The Republican Party supports policies that promote the development and use of all forms of energy, including fossil fuels, nuclear energy, solar energy, and wind energy. The Republican Party supports policies that promote economic growth and prosperity for all Americans. We believe that the free enterprise system, guided by free markets and limited government, is the best way to achieve prosperity for our citizens. We will support policies that promote economic growth, such as tax cuts and deregulation. We will also support policies that promote opportunity, such as education reform and workforce development programs. The Republican Party believes in the importance of the American ideal of self-reliance. We believe that Americans should be encouraged to take personal responsibility for their own lives and to be self-sufficient whenever possible. The Republican Party supports policies that promote self-reliance, such as welfare reform and work requirements. The Republican Party believes that America is a nation of laws and that the rule of law must be upheld. We believe that everyone who comes into contact with the criminal justice system should be treated fairly and that due process must be respected. The Republican Party supports policies that promote public safety, such as law enforcement and criminal prosecution. We will also support policies that promote rehabilitation, such as drug treatment and mental health services. The Republican Party supports policies that protect the rights of all Americans, including the right to free speech, the right to free press, and the right to peaceably assemble. We believe that these rights are essential to the protection of individual liberty and that the government should not infringe upon them. The Republican Party will support policies that protect and advance these individual rights. In conclusion, the Republican Party believes that the principles set forth in the United States Constitution are the foundation of American liberty. We believe that these principles have made America the freest and most prosperous nation in history, and that they will continue to guide us towards a brighter future. We, the people, will continue to support policies that uphold and strengthen our constitutional republic. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you all for watching this here video.